Hey guys, how you doing? It's me and Kich, and today we're here to answer a question. Multicraft or resourcefulness? Because I've been asked like 100 times in the past month, which one is the best? And I'm not gonna just I'm just gonna answer this. Resourcefulness, in my opinion, is the best stat out there. Seriously, forever. Resourcefulness, forever. But there are certain builds that Multicraft is useful and certain builds that Ingenuity is useful. To be honest, you need all of the tools for different builds. So best get Resourcefulness and Multicraft, and there are some changes coming to the stats for Resourcefulness and Multicraft. That is weeks away, but I'm gonna talk about details of this stuff. Why Resourcefulness? Why Multicraft? Or better yet, when Resourcefulness? When Multicraft? When Ingenuity? Let's get into the video. First of all, I wanna say this, I know I said it 1,000 times before in the past videos, but if you're doing crafting orders, you only need Resourcefulness. The goal is to craft everything without concentration, so you won't be needing Ingenuity, you won't be crafting any reagents, you won't be needing any Multicraft. So Resourcefulness is the one to go. If you're planning on only doing crafting orders, get the Resourcefulness, it's more than enough. Do not bother with the rest of the video, and that's that. But the other builds. Now I wouldn't be talking about exact numbers and every build out there, I'm gonna just categorize it in the reagent builds, building with Ingenuity to make profits for your alt armies, and general resourcefulness for the reagent builds. So that's all we're talking today about, because each build has different optimizations for each recipe, and that would take hours and hours to just get into. First of all, let's get the alt army stuff out of the way. Most of the alt army usage is with Ingenuity, and it's not talked about enough in the videos on YouTube, so let's do that. There are certain recipes that have a lot of profit at rank 3. Now, for example, let's say, okay, had to log the enchanter for reference here. Let's say you have found a profitable recipe. Now, this recipe will cost me 3k to craft at rank 2 mats, and it will get me a rank 3 when used with concentration. Now, the simcraft here is messy, do not pay attention to that. Let's say I spent 3k and I have gotten a rank 3 enchant that goes for around 6.5k gold. That's 3k profit right there, okay? But I am limited to the amount of concentration that I have. Every build that utilizes this stuff is a alt army build. Now, the more alts you have, the more profit you get every 4 days that the concentration refills. Now, the Ingenuity directly concentrates on the concentration, so it's best for alt armies to all go into Ingenuity build only to get daily profits from the builds that utilizes concentration. Otherwise, Ingenuity is useless and it's not used in any other build but these recipes. Finding these recipes, the skill required for them, is a very tedious matter, and it's not something that I can talk about right now. And at the 3rd month of the expansion, it wouldn't be worth talking about. Maybe for the new season I would start talking about reagents and alt army builds more, but let me know what you think in the comments. As for the Multicraft and resourcefulness thing here, you gotta understand that Multicraft is way more profitable whenever the mats are cheap and the final product is way higher than the mats. That is not what's happening in the economy right now, but there are still certain recipes that is profitable from the multicraft, and this is a constant battle between the two because the mat prices are always changing. There will be days where multicraft is best, and there will be days where resourcefulness is best. Like, the thing here, the concept here is whenever the mats are worth way more, you want to use a tool with resourcefulness. Whenever a final product here is more profitable, you will be using multicraft. It's best to have both tools always at your disposal and to spec into every single bonus that you can get out of the knowledge trees. Seriously, it's just 350 artisan metal, just get 2, one statted into multicraft and one into resourcefulness, so you don't have to worry about any of these changes that are making to the numbers, the changes that are happening to the economy. Always check the prices, always check the alternatives to see which one is best for right now. If you're mass crafting now as opposed to a few hours later, stuff's gonna change a lot. Like, a price from a single map could drop drastically. A final product could be all bought up. There's just 1,000 scenarios that could happen. It's best to always have both tools and to spec into every single stat boost that you can get. But even if you are not sure what to do, which path to take, resourcefulness is always a safe choice. It's way better than multicraft. It will reward you back the materials. What else do you want to know? You can just put them back on the auction house and sell them. But these are the situations that each crafting stat will be useful. So take all of that and just consider each one every day before having a crafting session. Whether it's mass crafting reagents, crafting orders, and just casually making transmog, selling them on the auction house. Who knows? I hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.